What is up, guys? MACABESPEED coming at you. Familiar friend on this channel, one of the absolute pillars that built this community up to this point. The AEA Zeus in 72 caliber, 32-inch bearable, first generation brawler. There's just something special about the aggressiveness that the first generation brings to the table. It's nowhere near as refined as the generation 2 with its silky trigger, gauge on the side, and the smaller footprint of that stubbier tank. This thing was built to make horsepower, and it's the best one in my opinion because of that fact. If you kind of notice that there's a little bit of an apparatus on the end of this thing, it's because I've got the absolutely sick carbon fiber optic front sight shot shell holder foregrip for this thing. Ever since the shot shells came out from TexomaPrecisionPellet.com, I definitely wanted a way to have more with me in the field. These holders have proven absolutely great, not only being stout enough to keep them in place, but also being easy enough to, as you saw, one-handed remove them when I need them in the field. We've got some absolutely terrifying shot shells today on the roster for you guys. This is some Civil War technology that has been resuscitated for modern times and brought to the airgun community. Chain shot, boys. 250 caliber balls held in place by a steel cable. This is nasty. I have slugs to sight in our brand new fiber optic bead sight with, and I got a whole case of these badass chain shot shells to see exactly what they're gonna do downrange for us, both accuracy and in a big dirty gel block that I pretty much hope to cut in half. Even in these sub-freezing temperatures, I've still got a monster fill on this thing of 31 solid MPA, giving us the absolute gusto for this first shot. I'm gonna use some really cool slugs from Lucky 7 Air Ammunition, powder coated a signature orange to see exactly where we are on the board. Once we establish our point of impact and aim, I'll go ahead and transition over to the shot shells, shoot it offhand like a real man, and see what we can do. Let's get right into it, guys. Do have my chronograph, not chronia for all you sticklers. Okay. Ammunition is slightly more chunky than the uncoated stuff. Kind of have to beat it into the breech. These uncoated varieties, I didn't have to previously do that with. Okay, ears. Going through the safety checklist before I shoot this. It needs to be given every bit of respect as a firearm. Center of that big target, fully locked, fully loaded, and firing. God damn. 641 feet per second with a fairly high point of impact. I'm gonna take what I've just seen and then go ahead and see if I can't drop myself a little bit more towards where I'd like to be. I wonder why the velocity was so low. Use one of these uncoated ones and see if I pick up some velocity from the lack of oversized diameter there. And firing. 796 on the velocity, and this is not a regulated rifle. So to see it actually pop up in performance, that's going to go ahead and show me that the powder coating may be detrimental to the diameter in this case. Uncoated again. Kind of just figuring out and establishing where my hold is. Almost the exact same spot there. These iron sights are pretty effective, but my velocity is all over the place at 562. What's my gauge doing? My pressure is still looking really nominal here, guys. Check this out. Because this thing is just absolutely such an air hog, I don't think I'm doing you guys any favors by just continuing to chew up slugs. Let's get this chain shot exactly where it's supposed to be, which is right on that big target. Let's go. Sun's coming out. I'm feeling good right now. This is good, man. Zeusington. Oh, these slide in perfect. That was so easy. Chronograph is active and firing. 865 velocity there. I have no idea where that hit. Again, go again, then you'll find out. Fire. 820. This is going good. Getting good velocity out of the. All right. I'm back for you later. Fire. 758 velocity. Just gonna go ahead and send one more downrange for you guys, and then we'll go check out what we did. Fire. I see good reaction on target, but my eyes aren't good enough to tell you exactly what's happening. Let's go check it out. 735 on the velocity. All right, guys, this is really interesting stuff here to me. We got one over here, got some here, we got some in the middle. They're not terribly accurate. Oh, looks like we got another one right here. They're not terribly accurate from 25 yards, but I think that the best thing that we need to do at this point is go ahead and set it up at the 10-yard standing offhand distance and see what kind of results we get on these smaller targets to really encapsulate our results. All right, guys, the sun is just starting to come over the horizon, and it's really a welcome sight based on the fact I've been freezing all morning. Let's go ahead and get the very first chain shot at 10 yards on that 12x12 pacer and see exactly how effective we can be up close with this stuff. Fire! Wow, look at that! There's some bird shot in there too. Oh, fuck, it went all the way through the back, huh? Maybe. Unless this is a piece of it. Next shot. Fire. Dead bullseye. Fire. Pretty good. Alright guys, so far from what I've seen, I can't be more pleased with these chain shot rounds. The only thing that I can do is go ahead and double up the energy factor for you guys and hit this shit with the gel block. Everybody wants to see the gel block with the chain shot, and I'm gonna deliver for you guys today. Let's get it. Alright gentlemen, in classic MACABESPEED tradition, we're going to go ahead and shoot this thing from about 5 feet away. Do as I say and not as I do. Absolutely have the highest safety protocols in place whenever you do ballistic testing. Stay far enough away from your targets where there's no chance of a ricochet, and always try and use the best common sense. Well, alright, here we go. Got eye protection on, got ear protection in. Nice chunky fill on this thing. Couple of cameras down there at serious risk. Based on the fact that there's birdshot in here, the risk is through the ceiling right now, but I think we're gonna be okay.
Oh no, it's just
yeah, there's birdshot in these things too.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what the rattly stuff is.
You got some eyes on them?
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck.
This is why I asked the safety question.
I didn't know they were
Oh, it's too late to turn around now. Here we go. All right, and firing.
You're alright.
Did we hit?
Yeah, you did. It went wiggly.
Okay, then we gotta hit it again because I didn't die and we hit it. We could do more damage here. This is good. Fire. Dude, this has to be golden footage. I'm rocking it again. Let's give them what they came for. I got a bunch of these shells in my pocket. Let's just let it have it. Fire.
Killed it.
And it's in the mud. Okay, this has to go on the bottom. This has to go on the bottom. But they're not leaving. They're not really leaving the shell block. Where are they going? I see something here. What is that? Unfortunately, guys, I don't have my big blade on me today for whatever reason, so I'm not going to be able to do the actual range sight surgery that you guys are so used to seeing on this channel. However, I do want to give you guys the absolute best gel shots possible, so we're going to continue to give this thing what for. I am mighty close. Means nothing. Fire. Good hit. Last shot, just because I feel like we're about to hit the mud again. Called it. Oh, they are in there. I have to try and use my man hands to fucking pull one out, dog. I have to. It's just too cold, isn't it? Is it gonna rip? No, I might be able to get one. Maybe. Do they separate? Oh, fingering the block. They don't separate. Absolutely incredible, boys. Not only are they not separating inside my barrel, but they are absolutely doing enough energy dump to stay within a 16-inch gel block. I can't be more pleased, and I hope that footage came out absolutely impeccable for you guys. I only got so much control over how the footage actually comes out when there's so much going on in the real world. But by the same token, I'll do the best I can for you guys. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe for more with that notifications button so you can stay current on the channel, as well as when these videos come out. If you really like this video, make sure you share it so that somebody else can see it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.